Sorry.
It's okay.
My bad. The call keep. 엄마 지금 뭐 일하는 중이어서 바로 전화 못 할 것 같은데 미안. My mommy.
Mommy?
All the way from Korea.
Say hi to mommy.
Sorry, mom. I have to make money.
Hey everyone, it's Clay, director of video here at Steezy, and today we have special guest.
Junyoon.
Yay, hello. Jinu's
guys.
coming all the way from Korea to give us some reactions to some of the videos that he's choreographed. Also, if you didn't know, you can actually take some of Jinu's classes on Steezy Studio right now by clicking the link in the description. Give me a move, show me a move from the dance, go.
Boom.
Learn that one.
Yeah.
Link in the description. Let's watch some videos. NCT 127 Punch dance practice. Kioni, Rihata, and Quickstyle all worked on this one.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. All right, let's watch it.
첫 파트에서 forward 사람들이 앉은 상태에서 뒤에 사람들이 뭘 망설여 셔플을 느려 하고 하는 파트가 있는데 그 파트가 리아타 안무예요. 제가 그 안무를 보고 이거 마음에 든다. 이거를 꼭 써야 될 것 같은데 그 전 파트는 킥스타일 분들의 안무였기 때문에 킥스타일 분들 거에서 리아타로 넘어가는 그 과정에 대한 포메이션을 제가 조금 정리를 하고 만들고 또 그 이후에 나오는 또 안무가 없는 부분은 제가 만들고 그런 식으로 작업을 했습니다. They really feel trouble at the top part of the formation.
Oh, why?
So 앞에 앉고 뒤에서 친구들이 서서 뒤에서 이제 안무를 하다가 중간에 이제 그 친구들 사이로 이제 나와야 되는 상황이었었는데 그걸 나올 때 공간이 만들어지지가 않아서 여기서 그래서 연습을 엄청 오래 했었어요.
Yeah, that part.
It looks easy, but it's like, you know, the members are quite like 장난꾸러기. Yeah, so
goofballs.
there's like even the short touch like teacher like I can see there's enough space at the front, but there's like oh man too close no I can't like whoa calm down you guys can do it like that. 저 부분은 저랑 마크랑 같이 만든 거거든요. 안무를 진짜 잘 만들어요. 자기 색깔을 되게 아는 친구라서 춤을 되게 잘 추고 해서 안무 만들 때 저는 뭐 이런 느낌으로 했으면 이 친구는 자기 느낌대로 이렇게 한다고 하면은 그게 더 너한테 잘 맞는 옷인 것 같다. 그래서 그렇게 한번 해볼래? 뭔가 이런 식으로 진행이 됐었던.
So you did it a little swaggier,
Yeah,
and he
yeah.
added that attack to
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Oh,
Kinda like
interesting. Do you enjoy working with 9 people, like a lot of people, or smaller crews?
당연히 적은 사람들이 일하기는 더 쉬운 것 같아요. 이 NCT 127 멤버들이랑은 뭔가 일을 한다는 거 외에 그냥 서로 너무 친해져가지고 연습하는 과정 중에서 너무 재밌게 서로 그냥 웃고 떠들면서 막 친구처럼 놀면서 연습하면서 작업하고 그런 식으로 연습을 했어서 딱히 그 9명이라는 거에 대한 부담감은 없었던 것 같아요. So that part is the Rihata's one.
Rihata's?
Yeah, Rihata's one. 제가 처음에 이 파트를 만들어야 되는 상황도 있었어요. 이제 키오니 분이랑 리아타 분이랑 키쿠루랑 다 받아서 이제 그걸 같이 만드는 상황에서 리아타 분 안무를 딱 보고 와 이거는 제가 들었었던 리듬 메이킹이랑 아예 다르게 표현이 된 부분이었어서 제가 가르칠 때 되게 힘들었어요. 저도 몸에 안 맞아서 너무 신선한 움직임이었어가지고 그래서 저게 되게 엄청 큰 영감을 준 부분이었어요, 저한테도.
You have to learn other dances to show them, and so you're basically training while you're like in order to train them.
Yeah. At the same time.
That's really cool.
Actually, I don't like it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a double work, so.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah,
it is a
so
lot
I don't
more.
like it, but it's helpful me.
Yeah, that's funny. Okay, so this is your part.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay, fine.
Yeah. Funny stories.
Yeah.
And here's the rhythm.
Yeah.
This one coming out, but someone keep doing like Dougie.
Yeah.
So everybody's doing like we falling, but only someone's like we falling like this. So it's like what?
It's not easy because like not everyone grooves the same way. How do you deal with that?
다 막 이렇게 해서 어느 정도 되면은 넘어가려고 하잖아요. 저는 그때 이제 더 나가서 그럼 계속 나갈까 아니면 내가 딱 쉬는 시간 줄 테니까 여기 부분 5번만 더 맞춰볼래? 이렇게 딜을 하는 거죠. 누군가 더 딜을 하고 있다가도 어느새 같이 이렇게 하고 있어요. 5번 하고 나면.
They just get good. All of a sudden now they start getting good. You're like, I want to take a break. Fine.
Yeah.
They start
like,
digging.
Level up.
Yeah, then they level up. Smart. That's what you need to do at home. You want to get good at dancing? No breaks. Ever. Ooh.
Here's the only tuning part.
It looks super Kiara. Done.
I think Keone only gave us the break and some few hook, but I don't know. They decided to use the Rihanna's hook. Yeah,
Got it.
That's the hardest point of the K-pop. They really changed quickly the part. Yeah.
People choreograph an entire piece, but all of a sudden the artist has to be highlighted. But he sings like 3 words.
Yeah.
And then you hop into another person singing 3 words.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh my god.
Here's some singers keep singing, but there's some ad-lib at the behind.
Ad-libs,
but we have to focus on him too.
But then
so
have the
like that. So I need to make that formation like for both 2 of them.
That's a lot of work.
Like that.
And there's a small thing where he reaches higher than everyone else. Oh my gosh. Higher.
Yeah, he
so
only
that he can pull himself up.
Yeah.
Oh man. So many details.
Two, three.
Sheesh! That's good stuff. That was a lot to think about then.
By the way, if you want to learn my choreography, you can actually learn at the steezy.co, link in the description.
Click it. This is wavy turn back time dance practice.
그러니까 첫 번째 부분은 킨자제분들이 되게 많이 만드셨는데 그 부분은 조금 되게 보기 쉽고 눈에 잘 들어오고 이해도 잘 되는 그런 재밌게 만든 느낌이 많아서 저는 뒷부분을 조금 많이 만들었는데 그 부분은 조금 더 복잡하고 봤을 때 뭔가 되게 현란한 그런 움직임들로 많이 구성을 해놨습니다.
Let's watch Wavy.
Easy to see.
Yeah, easy to see.
Easy to see.
Really clean choreography. They do it right.
Yep.
You know what you're getting. Oh.
연습을 진짜 많이 해요. 네, 그러니까 방금 저기 파트도 원래 킨자제분들의 움직임이 있었는데 여기서 다른 느낌으로 좀 해보고 싶다고 해서 뭐 이렇게 한번 해볼래 이렇게 한번 해볼래 하고 그냥 이렇게 툭 던져 넣어놓고 갔는데 옆에서 저걸 계속 하고 있더라고요. 그래서 어쨌든 자기 파트는 최대한 피해 안 끼치고 완벽하게 소화해내려고 하는 그런 엄청난 매너가 있는 그런 친구입니다. Perfect. Perfect guy.
Alright, Jinu's part. clock concepts.
Yeah, and the last part of the like this arms is like a little bit mixed up with Kinja's move.
Ah, interesting.
Here's my part also.
Hey, yeah.
This one.
Oh. You know what's interesting? It looked like that part that you did, it looked like it felt better on their audience. Like they, like I think they understood your choreography really, really well.
Yeah, because I made it, I can explain the detail very well.
Oh,
Yeah, that's why.
That's interesting. I didn't even think about that.
And here's my part also.
Oh.
So I told you, like, I made the back part look really big and like complex.
Yeah.
Kind of like that.
Complex. Yeah, it's definitely complex.
Visual.
I could easily see you're like, I'm gonna go really different.
Yeah.
That's really, really fun. All right, Loco waiting room dance visual.
There's a special meaning at the waiting room.
Okay.
You know, Korean guys, Korean men have to go to army for 1.5 years. The waiting room means like for the army. They're waiting someone's like her family, his family or the friends, kind of like that. Usually when they go to visitation, they usually bring the chicken or pizza or like 그러니까 군대 안에서 못 먹는 것들, 그러니까 밖에서만 먹는 그 사람이 좋아했던 거를 사들고 가거든요. 그래서 이 면회실이 이 로꼬가 군대에 있을 때 느꼈던 감정들이랑 고마웠던 사람들에 대해서 만든 노래라서 춤을 만들 때도 최대한 그런 분위기나 그런 컨셉을 담아가면서 만들려고 한 그런 곡입니다.
It's a very like culturally specific piece.
Yeah,
that's really
very
interesting.
Korean stuff.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm gonna see. Can I learn that Korean cultural movement only through your dancing?
Let's go.
Let's find out. Did you do everything?
Yeah,
This
everything.
is all yours. Okay.
Yeah.
Oof.
There's a bunch of famous choreographers all together.
Yeah. Is he in this? Yeah. Oh. Chicken.
Yeah.
I don't wanna waste my time. You already know. I'm waiting for my friends to work.
Hey.
So, as you can see, there's a movement like this.
Yeah.
So this one is like hand washer.
Hand sanitizer.
Yeah. This song came out after the COVID.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
like everyone who met him, so have to do
Hand sanitizer.
like temperature check
Yeah.
and then hands. So there's like temperature check and the hands like this.
Get ready to bring the logo back. 쉬는 것도 하루 이틀이지 살지도 않는 bar. 집으로 못 가는 잡지 파티 계속 burn. 하지나 내리지마 한기로.
You know what's interesting in this video? Because it's like a dance visual, you're not like doing crazy formation changes.
Yeah.
You're just like cut different formations.
So comfy.
Yeah, it feels so good.
Yeah.
Because like looking at like NCT and everything, and I'm just like stressed,
Yeah.
and now I'm looking at this, I'm like,
And we can do a lot of formation.
yeah, definitely. And you don't have to have everyone in there at all times.
Yeah,
You can, like, 2 people, 3 people.
Yeah.
That's really, really nice.
가만히 있으면 안 돼. I don't wanna waste my time. 다음 떨어질러 친구들아 놀러 와. 우기 내 친구 영식이 상원 내 친구 승민인 비트 가져오고 이제 고소한 내 친구.
From choreo.
So that part, the lyrics is coming out like specific name. So each one have their own character. Yeah.
Playing the people that are visiting.
Yeah.
Got it.
안시장은 외출복을 따라와 펑키 형의 머릿속엔 다음에 봄이 벌써 람보르기니 임승희 과장 님 앞에서
Gangsta walk?
Yeah.
Gangsta walk?
Gangsta walk.
Nice. It's like a different gangsta walk though.
Yeah,
you
just
didn't,
like
because you leaned, but you didn't like activate
Yeah.
it. Interesting.
님 앞에서 내 새 차의 옵션을 confirm 어떻게
That was so.
Strongest part.
I'm so used to it on the bass, and it's like a car.
Yeah,
it's
car.
like a growl.
Car vroom. Yeah.
That's tight.
채운 책 소세정제 I'm waiting for my friends to work 채운 책 소세정제 Get ready to bring the love.
Is that still like a reference to the?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Repeat,
but
but change
this
up.
time we give this to
the
each
other-
other.
sanitize each other?
Yeah.
That's true love right there.
채운 책 소세정제 Get ready to bring the logo back 오늘 불친 번은 특히 길어
So this part, the reason why I directing like this. So last night was so long. The lyrics meaning like that. So last night he dreamed something. Like this is a dream.
Oh.
Yeah, his dream. So sometimes like man dreams like this, you know.
No, I don't know. Like what?
I know. Sorry, mom. 한국 군대에서 약간 그런 게 있거든요. 막 여자 한 명만 지나가도 막 다 와! 이런 느낌이 있어서 군 부대에 약간 축하 공연 이런 느낌으로 가끔 이렇게 오시는데 그런 느낌도 들어가 있고 at the last the transition goes like up and back, so this is like my imagine dream like this.
I got it. And then you choreographed the next part, the sexy part?
Yeah, with Hyojin, she helped me. So like, I asked her like, so I want to do like this or this. So can you do it? So.
오늘 불친 번은 특히 길었어. 근데도 난 끝내잠을 잃었어. 몇 자 적어두고 제목은 잠이 들어야 기타 소리와 드럼 사람들은 이걸 빨리 들어야 해. 조성우를 불러 장구 형도 불러.
Wake up!
I was gonna say the worst way to wake up. You're like,
true.
boys, get out of here! I was so happy.
들어야 해. 조성우를 불러 장구 형도 불러 The famous way 연예인을 불러 근질근질한 몸을 위한 차루와 선생님 메뉴 Hit the Quan
Hit the Quan.
Hit the Quan.
Hit the Quan. But you hit them folks.
Yeah, you know, the beat is strong. You just decided to like, whatever, just hit the, it's similar.
It's
so
true,
like
it's hit the folks, hit the Quan.
Yeah.
Whatever.
메뉴 Hit the Quan 처음 뵀던 성우씨 원호씨 같이 만든 귀가 준호는 잘 되거나 몰라 데뷔 준비가 숨통이 트이는 면에 시키치 on the track 다시는 하기 싫은
That was such a fun section. Oh my god.
That's my idea.
It's cool to see a dance visual that's like, it goes hard but it becomes playful. You know?
그러니까 뭔가 전체적으로 전부 다 댄스 영상이긴 하지만 댄스 비주얼이긴 하지만 춤으로 다 꽉 채워 넣은 게 아니라 저런 요소가 들어가면 조금 더 곡의 컨셉에 맞지 않을까.
I love it. I love it.
다시는 하기 싫은 flex 어떻게 먼 곳까지 치킨을 사들고 털어놓을 게 많아 Keep it low
Does he dance often?
No. 군대를 제대하시면서 군대에 잠깐 있으실 때부터 약간 취미로 춤을 배우셨다고 들었어요. 이런 큰 동작들 안무를 배우신 게 아니라 약간 진짜 히터관 이런 거 배우고 이런 거 배우고 약간 이런 거 배우면서 약간 취미 삼아서 춤을 추시다가 이번에 한번 안무에 도전을 해보겠다. 그래서 이 부분만 좀 알려달라 해가지고 제가 엄청 천천히 엄청 디테일하게 차근차근 알려줬었는데 처음엔 조금 되게 힘들어 하셨는데 그래도 연습을 다 해오셨더라고요. 이거 찍는 날에는.
Wow, that's awesome. Yeah, I'm like, I don't think I've ever seen him dance.
Yeah.
So.
어떻게 먼 곳까지 치킨을 사들고 털어놓을 게 많아 Keep it low 일 얘기를 할게 굳이 벌써 여기서 I don't wanna waste my time You already know 채운 책 손세정제 I'm waiting for my friends to work 채운 책 손세정제 Get ready to bring the logo back
So this is logo.
Yeah.
Yeah, L-O.
L-O.
Yeah.
And it's him in between. That's so fun. It was so enjoyable to watch the whole time through. Good stuff.
Thank you.
So what are we about to watch? You choreographed something for Mark?
그러니까 제가 그냥 만들어 놨었는데 마크가 저한테 연락해서 저 수업을 좀 듣고 싶다, 춤을 좀 연습을 하고 싶다 연락이 와서 그래 하자. 그래서 바로 그냥 마크가 K-pop 그런 연습생도 오래 했고 그런 춤도 많이 췄다 보니까 이런 게 중요하잖아요. 근데 약간 그런 스웩은 되게 잘 가지고 있는데 뭔가 진짜 이런 스웩은 좀 없다 보니까 그런 거를 조금 많이 알려주려고 했었던 것 같아요.
Interesting.
굉장히 빨리 배웠어요. I teach them almost like 40 minutes.
40 minutes.
To like kind of that. So he really learned fast. 자기가 잘하고 해왔던 스타일이 아닌데 그걸 또 빨리 배웠다는 것도 대단한 것 같아요.
He looks like he has really long arms.
Yeah.
And he uses his arms really well, which makes his angles look pretty. He has really good pictures.
Right.
Yeah.
Hold up. If you want a free 1-year Steezy Studio membership, then all you have to do is subscribe to our YouTube channel and leave a comment down below telling us which K-pop dance routine is the most underrated. You got that? All right, back to the video.
So we're about to watch One Us, Luna. So you choreographed sort of the second half.
Yeah, me and Youngbin together.
Oh, you and Youngbin.
Yeah.
Okay.
곡 자체가 되게 뭔가 동양적인, 뭔가 에이시안적인 그런 바이브가 많이 나잖아요. 그래서 처음에 들어갈 때도 가면 같은 걸 쓰고 있는 상태에서 뭐 이렇게 진행을 한다던가 뭔가 이렇게 화살을 쏴서 뭔가 내리꽂는 뭔가 이런 앵글이라던가 그리고 중간에 이렇게 해서 가면을 벗는 그런 뭔가 스토리텔링적인 것도 들어가기 되게 쉬운 곡 분위기고 해서 안무에 중점을 뒀다기보다는 이건 진짜 약간 컨셉에 완전 100% 올인한 그런 느낌이에요.
That's cool because it's like you're doing the concepts, but there's no lyrics to tell you that you're doing this. So you're just like, just telling
feel
the story.
the beats by and the moves, and we just made the storytelling by ourselves.
That makes sense.
여기 이 뒤부터는 밖에 둘러져 있는 댄서들이 이들을 어택하는 사람. 이고 이제 이 안에 있는 이 멤버들이 디펜스를 하는 역할로 바뀌거든요. 그래서 바깥에서 화살이 날아오면은 뭐 베리어를 만들어서 그 뒤에 숨어 있다가 뭐 그들에게 갇혔다가 빠져나가려고 손을 뻗었다가 막 이제 이런 것들이 이제 막 나올 거예요.
Bow on the side.
Hit the ground.
Hit the ground, yeah.
Take off the mask. Then it's time to get down. Shoot the arrow and barrier.
Oh.
The arms coming out. Hey, music video director. What?
I wish I could really see it all. Yeah. Okay, we're watching NCT 127's Kick It?
Yeah, Kick It's intro. Intro, only the
NCT.
performance stage.
Oh.
So I made a picture like this.
Yeah. Oh! That's a nice way.
Yeah.
Different. Oh. Whoa! Hey. Oh. Hey.
K-pop flag.
Yeah.
이게 약간 서로 배틀하는 듯한 느낌이에요. 뭔가 평소에 들어가는 그런 움직임들로 구성된 게 아니라 약간 이런 뭔가 무술적인 약간 이런 발차기들 이런 것들로 구성이 돼 있고 여기도 뭔가 저들이 팡 치자마자 맞고 바로 방어하고 뭔가 이런 서로 싸우는 듯한 그런 컨셉을 연출하는. So the concept of this song is like Jackie Chan.
Jackie Chan
Yeah, so
concept.
the signature sounds like yeah coming out.
Okay.
From the top.
So cool.
My favorite part. Do you know like arrow gun?
Yeah, crossbow.
Yeah, crossbow.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
imagine the crossbow.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'll show you my favorite part, okay? You did this punch kick at the same time, and the angle was so different from things I've normally seen. Almost. That part.
Ah, shock.
That part's so sick.
So I imagine like here's an enemy and back also enemy.
Oh.
And they hit at the same time. Yeah, like that.
It's exactly like when we were kids. Yep. I really like that one a lot. I got to enjoy more like nuance in your choreography. And I think that might also have to do with the fact that you choreographed all of it rather than piecing from other choreographers.
Yeah, right.
So then you can really control that pacing.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Jinu, for coming and breaking down these pieces. We really hope you all enjoyed. Also, don't forget,
구독, 좋아요, 알람 설정, 그리고 댓글도 많이 달아주세요. 감사합니다. Bye.
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 Bye. All right, and